Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast. Today, I will tell you a true story that will inspire you. It is the story of Pichai Sundararajan, whom the world knows as Sundar Pichai. Sundar Pichai was born in a small town in India. His family was not rich. His father was an engineer. His mother was a stenographer. They lived in a small house with very few facilities. But Sundar Pichai had a dream. He worked very hard. One day, he became the CEO of Google, one of the biggest tech companies in the world. How did he do this? What difficulties did he face? How did he become so successful? Let's find out in today's story. Sundar Pichai was born on June 10, 1972 in Madurai, Tamil Nadu, India. His father, Raghunatha Pichai, was an electrical engineer. He worked for General Electric Company (GEC), a British firm. His mother, Lakshmi Pichai, was a stenographer. Later, she became a homemaker to take care of the family. Sundar Pichai has one younger brother, Srinivasan Pichai. The family was not rich. They lived in a two-room house in Chennai. Sundar Pichai and his brother, Srinivasan Pichai, used to sleep on the floor because there were not enough beds. They did not have a refrigerator, television, or car. They did not have a telephone for many years. When they finally got a telephone, Sundar Pichai realized something special. He could remember every phone number after dialing it once. This memory power helped him a lot in his life. His father, Raghunatha Pichai, often brought home books on technology and engineering. Sundar Pichai used to read those books and ask his father many questions. His father always told him, "If you want to be successful, you must study well." Sundar Pichai listened to his father's advice. Even though they did not have a luxurious life, their house was full of learning and knowledge. Sundar Pichai studied at Jawahar Vidyalaya Senior Secondary School in Chennai. He was a very intelligent student, especially in math and science. His teachers noticed that he had a sharp memory and strong analytical skills. One day, his teacher asked him a difficult math question. Sundar Pichai solved it in just a few seconds. The teacher was surprised. He told the class, "Sundar is a genius, he can do great things in life." This motivated Sundar Pichai even more. He decided to study engineering at IIT Indian Institute of Technology. But getting into IIT was very difficult. Millions of students appear for the IIT entrance exam, but only a few thousand get selected. Sundar Pichai studied day and night to prepare. Finally, he passed the entrance exam and got admission to IIT Kharagpur. At IIT Kharagpur, his professors recognized his talent. One professor advised him, "Sundar, you should study in the United States at Stanford University." But there was one big problem: money. His father, Raghunatha Pichai, did not have enough money to send him to the USA. The family used all their savings and took a loan to make his dream come true. Sundar Pichai did not waste this opportunity. He studied very hard at Stanford University. While studying at IIT Kharagpur, Sundar Pichai met Anjali Haryani. Anjali Haryani was his classmate. They became good friends. Over time, they started liking each other. Sundar Pichai was shy and simple. Anjali Haryani was kind and intelligent. After finishing IIT, Sundar Pichai went to the USA for higher studies. At that time, there were no mobile phones. Calling from the USA to India was very expensive. Sometimes Anjali Haryani did not hear from Sundar Pichai for months. But she always waited for him. After completing his studies, Sundar Pichai got a good job in the USA. Then he returned to India and asked Anjali Haryani's parents for her hand in marriage. They got married and started a new life together. Today, Sundar Pichai and Anjali Pichai have two children, Kavya Pichai and Kiran Pichai. They live in California, USA. Even after becoming Google CEO, Sundar Pichai stays humble and simple, just like in his college days. After finishing his studies, Sundar Pichai worked in a few tech companies. Then in 2004, he joined Google. His first project was Google Toolbar, which helped people use Google search easily. One day, Sundar Pichai had a big idea. He told the Google team, "We should create our own web browser." But many people in Google did not agree with him. They thought it was a bad idea because Microsoft Internet Explorer was already very popular. But Sundar Pichai did not give up. He convinced the team, and in 2008, Google launched Google Chrome. Google Chrome became the world's most popular web browser. This success made Sundar Pichai a rising star in Google. In 2015, Google's CEO Larry Page announced, "Sundar Pichai will be the next CEO of Google." This was a historic moment. A small-town boy from India became the leader of one of the biggest tech companies in the world. In 2019, Sundar Pichai became the CEO of Alphabet Inc., the parent company of Google. When Sundar Pichai became the CEO of Google, his journey was not easy. Google is a big company with thousands of employees and billions of users. As CEO, he had to make big decisions every day. One of his biggest challenges was keeping Google innovative. He focused on artificial intelligence AI, cloud computing, and Google Assistant. Many people also criticized Google for privacy issues and data security. Sundar Pichai had to face tough questions from governments and media. But he handled everything calmly with logic and intelligence. He always believed in solving problems with teamwork. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic, Sundar Pichai made sure that Google helped people with accurate information and resources. He proved that a great leader is not someone who commands people, but someone who helps people grow together. Many people wonder, how does Sundar Pichai manage such a big company? Sundar Pichai follows a simple but disciplined routine. He wakes up early and reads a lot of news. He eats healthy food and does light exercise. He spends time with his family before starting work. His meetings are short and focused. He believes in listening more and talking less. He encourages his employees to think big and take risks. Even though he is one of the most powerful CEOs in the world, he remains humble and polite. Sundar Pichai often shares important life lessons with young people. He says, "Do not be afraid to fail. Failure teaches you important lessons." He believes that technology should help everyone. He encourages people to dream big and work hard. His story is a great example of how a small-town boy from India became the leader of a global company. What do you think about Sundar Pichai's journey? Tell me in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Thank you for listening. See you in the next episode.